Alright, so it's 2018, and obviously clicking this video, I'm assuming you want to learn how to ollie. So, we're going to teach you today.
You gonna stop fucking staring at me?
Alright, so the first thing you actually want to do before you learn how to ollie is you want to make sure that you're really comfortable on your board. About as comfortable as you can be. You ride around everywhere, ride around with your eyes closed. Don't ride around with your eyes closed, I'm lying.
Yo, don't fucking say that.
Don't do that.
You're gonna get lawsuits on us.
But after you get used to riding around and everything, you want to get used to...
Damn! Yo, fuck you! Fucking kicking my board and shit.
Alright, so you want to get used to what we call foot position. Again, if you don't know how to ollie, I'm assuming you don't know what that is really. Before every single trick, you want to find the exact perfect spot that you do it in. And every time you start kicking, or before you do the trick, you put your foot in this foot position, hence why it's called the foot position. For the ollie, put your front foot right across the board, not too far off, not too far, back either. And then with your back foot, you actually just want to put it across the tail like that. Some people put it off like that, but it's all what's comfortable to you. But about like that. What you want to get used to doing actually is popping down, like that. Alright, so after you get used to popping down and things, what you want to get used to is what we call a slide. You turn your front foot like this on its side, and you slide your foot up the board, and then you put your foot down. After you get used to doing this, I almost fell. After you get used to sliding on a regular basis, you get used to popping and sliding on a regular basis, you want to attempt what we call the ollie, which is a combination of doing both at the same time. Now, this might be a little scary at first for a lot of people, you can try it on concrete if you want to, but I wouldn't recommend trying it moving if you don't know how to do it yet. Try it, stationary, standing still first. What you want to do is you want to bend your knees, pop, jump into the air. You gotta wait till you hear that. Jump into the actual air, slide your foot, jump over to your side, and then you come down, you try to land bolts, you roll away.
Good.
Okay, so biggest problem that I see when most people ollie is just having a timing problem. When you're doing most tricks, there's timing that has to happen. You can't pop, jump, slide, and try to fall, come down all at one time. It doesn't work. It's one at a time. And or, sometimes they clash into each other. But so a lot of people have the timing wrong and then they won't jump that high. So they'll go like that. If that's actually happening to you, it just says that you need to, slow down with your process. You got to make sure to actually jump, because if you jump like this or a little bit, the board can only go as high as your feet go. So you're not actually going to get an actual ollie. As scary as it is, like I said, try it on grass or concrete first. You want to make sure that you actually get a pretty nice jump. When you do it, I had to make sure I didn't fall just now. You want to get a pretty nice jump. About that, bring your knees up if it's scaring you. You don't have to jump it so high to get yourself off the ground. Second off, after you jump, get yourself used to sliding as your feet go into the air, because even if you don't do the actual ollie correctly, if you jump really high and then you slightly turn your front foot over like it's supposed to be, it pretty much does the ollie like it's supposed to. Now that's about as weak of an ollie as you're going to find, but I'm trying to do it incorrectly, obviously, so it's going to cause problems. Okay, so the only other problem that I see that people have a lot of time is the board shoves, and by that I mean it spins 180 a little bit, either frontward or backward, right before you do the trick. So they pop down, and then the board's turning this way or it's turning that way. To fix that, what you got to do is make sure that you pop down and then just pop normally like that. When the board shoves, it means that you're either taking your foot and you're doing this at the end after you pop, or you're doing that. You're scooping it one of the directions. Other than that, there's really nothing else to it. I mean, you can take it to moving and everything, but the only difference between moving and stationary is the difference that it's a little scarier. You might want to start off as slow as possible and just make sure you actually keep your shoulders straight. When you're doing all these tricks, your shoulders always need to stay aligned with the board. That's about as simple as an ollie tutorial can possibly get, but at the same time, there's nothing more to explain. If you guys want a new tutorial or an extra, video to help you learn, just tell us in the comments or tell us how you like this video or anything else we make. Go check out the other videos on the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification button on the side, so you can know when we release new videos and tutorials. And don't forget to subscribe.